Test. Test. First person who puts a comment that the audio is working will get a free prize from Brett when he gets back.
Over here, you gotta change it. No, Devil's gonna. Yeah, she wants me.
Well, hello, Chargers fans. If you are there, we'd love to hear you. So we did a little audio check here. Yes, Ronald Kemp Jr. says the audio is on. And guess what? I'm going to sign tonight's roster. And that will be hand-delivered or mailed or something directly to you, Ronald Kemp Jr. Levi saying nice work. So comment if you could. Are you hearing us? I think you are. For the record, I was commentating that entire first half, and I was feeling pretty good about it. But alas, it did not come through. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, All good. Now you're probably grabbing a beverage, checking your social media. Getting ready for the second half. Got about a minute 28 left to go in the half. Well, hello, Chargers fans. Voice of the Chargers, Brett Curry, coming to you live from beautiful Pierce City, Missouri. Would love a quick shout out on the socials, or if you got my number, text me. Make sure audio is coming in clear. I believe that it is. I believe that we are A-OK. Let me know what's happening. Can you hear me out there in Chargers land? Audio is back, baby. We are in business. Now, I will say, I believe I called one of the better halves of football just now, but only for an audience of 2. Eric Stewart and I heard it. That was it. But that's the way it goes. I did, for those that are tuning in, my wife Brittany is the head coach of the cheer squad. I always give her a name, a little nickname that I make up in the moment, which is pretty dangerous. Gave her one tonight that she is thankful did not end up on the recording, but I'm gonna tuck it away. I'm gonna save it for a rainy day, or better yet, the home opener next week. Home opener is next Friday, and if you haven't heard, it's in Hollister, Missouri. Not what we're used to for a home game for the Chargers, but that is what was open and available to us. So we're playing our home opener next week. Hollister, Missouri. It's a beautiful stadium. Beautiful city. And I know the Chargers travel well. I know the fans will be amped up. We'll be ready to go. It's going to be a special night. So next Friday, make your way to Hollister. Invite your friends, invite your family. But if you're out of town, we will also be broadcasting live. Trying to bring the color commentary to you, making you feel like you're at the game. And it was a warm one to begin with. They always are in Missouri. They always are in Missouri. Games are hot. Guys are sweaty. Not sure if you saw it, but even had a Pierce City player tossing his cookies. But that's behind us now. He did also continue to play. He threw up one play, put the helmet back on, was out the next play. Number 51, shout out to you, buddy. It was the grit and determination play of the first half. So here we go. Eagles set to kick off. Second half, 27 Puente to kick off for the Eagles. Back to receive for the Chargers, 2 Levi Romero and 24 Elijah Applegate. Now Romero, been saying his name a lot. Of course, saying that name into the void, of course. But he has been everywhere. Levi is kicking. He's receiving. He's playing defense. He's catching passes. He's catching interceptions. The kid is everywhere, having a monster first half. Score 7-6. Chargers, of course, won that opening coin toss, deferred for the second half, so here we go. They're set to receive. Second half kick. A little movement there, a little squib kick. I do believe that was offsides. I saw some movement by the Eagles. I believe that was an offsides call. Should back him up 5 yards. Offsides against the Eagles. Back them up 5. Now, for some reason, the Eagles like the squib kick. That's been their go-to here. These kickoffs. Of course, the Chargers coming off that championship season last year. It was a beauty. That championship was a beauty. So trying to defend the crown. Few more private school and homeschool games this year than public school, but of course the season opens with a public school game. So here we go. Puente set to kick again now from his own 35-yard line. Everyone staying true there. Another squib kick like before, directly to number 7, Carson Knight. Heads up play. The best move there is just to cover it up, secure the football. You're going to have great field position regardless. Temptation on a kick like that is to pick it up and run it, but heads up play by Carson Knight, covers it up, secures the possession. Chargers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37. So Chargers, pretty even attack that first half. Quite a few run plays, quite a few pass plays. It is a brand new offense for the Chargers. Before Caleb Street in motion, failed handoff, but Lucas Meyer picks it up. He's got some room to run. He gets to the outside edge. Turns a botched play into a big gain. Lucas Meyer. Tried to hand off to number 4, Caleb Street. The ball falls to the turf. Heads up play. Instead of falling on it, Lucas Meyer picks it up, scampers to that left edge, gains about 12 on the play, 12 to 15, picks up first down. 1st and 10 from the Eagles 40. Now, Lucas Meyer, starting quarterback. Parker Aguilera, last year's quarterback, moved on to Evangel. Little handoff to 12, Jacob McKenzie. Gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but able to turn a bigger loss into a smaller loss. Turns that into about a loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. So far, Chargers having a little better luck in the air than on the ground. But new offense for the Chargers. Chargers used to run that spread offense, run and gun. Not many run plays, lots of short passes, lots of movement. Now we got some handoffs, some misdirections. Meyer rolling right. Intended for number 2, Levi Romero. Romero running an out route. Pass goes out of bounds, just outside of the grass for 2. We got an Eagle down. Looks like cramps. Now, first game of the season, lots of guys tired, lots of guys cramping up. Got to replace the electrolytes, you know? Not just about the hydration. We also got to get the electrolytes out there. I hear pickle juice is a favorite. NFL players. Also a flag on the play. I'm busy here talking about hydration. We got a flag on the play. Illegal shift on the offense. That'll back them up 5. 2nd and 16 now for the Chargers. We do have an Eagle hurt on the play. 2 wideouts. Meyer back to pass. Has to let go quickly because there's pressure up the middle. Intended for number 2, Levi Romero. Pass falls incomplete. Pressure up the gut forces Meyer to have to release that ball a little too quick. Romero was not ready, not in position. Pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and about 16. We got James Spears wide right, Romero wide left. Back to pass is Meyer. Intended for 12, McKenzie. Penalty in the backfield. We got a hold against the Chargers again. Scratch that. Last penalty was an illegal ship. We got a hold this time. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty if they accept it. Penalty is declined by the Eagles because that brings up a 4th down. That will force a punt. Probably a smart move on the Eagles. You never know. Accept that penalty, it backs them up, but gives them a chance to convert. By declining the penalty, that ensures they get the ball. 19 O'Hara back to receive. 2 Romero set to kick. Decent punt. Punt goes all the way down to about the 12-yard line. Nice punt by Romero. He's had several this game. He pinned the Eagles behind the 10-yard line twice in that first half with some nicely placed punts. Looks like this one actually went out at about the 14. So Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 14. Their opening possession of the second half. Let's see how this Chargers defense holds up. You always wonder, second half, early in the season, especially the first game, who's in better shape? Who's been conditioning the most? It's a hot night. It has cooled off just a touch, but gut check time. Here we go. Handoff to number 5, Judah. Around the left side, Judah Lynn. Gain of about 4 on the play. Call it 3. 2nd 7 for the Eagles. Stopped on the play by 7, Carson Knight. Carson Knight having a nice game. 2 big deflected passes by Carson Knight in that first half. Came up big. Clutch time. Of course, you had Romero with that big interception that led to our only touchdown of the half. Hard count. Chargers stay home. Handoff to number 9. Wrapped up. 9 Salazar on the carry. Wrapped up by number 12, Jacob McKenzie. Big stop. Short gain on the play. Gain of a yard. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. Defense playing stout so far. See if they can hold them. Big 3rd down here. Chargers fans up in the stands need to be making some noise. I know you can't hear me, so. But hopefully you're making some noise at home. Handoff to number 2, misdirection. Confused several people. But it did not confuse Jacob McKenzie. He wrapped him up. Oh, scratch that. 16 Grant Dignan did not confuse him. He wrapped him up. That's the QB, folks. That's the Pierce City QB making a big hit on Carson Knight. But Carson Knight, tough kid, pops up. He's ready to go. Ready to go for the next series. So here we go. Chargers go to work. Decent field position. They take over. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Of course, that first possession of the half resulted in a punt, but big stop by the defense. 3 and out. Here we go. We got wide out left and right. Meyer finds 16 Dignan. Dignan's a tough kid. Shakes off the first tackler. Second tackler does not bring him down, but forces him out of bounds. Gain of about 8 on the play. Forced out by number 9, Salazar. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. For the Chargers, number 82 running in the play. It's Ethan Jones. 12, McKenzie heading out. Looks like he may have came up hobbling just a little bit. Number 2, Levi Romero out wide. Got 4 Street in motion. Handoff number 4. Got some great blocking. Now that is a play that has resulted in really nothing but short gains so far this game, but this time 4 Kilo Street comes in motion from the left side, runs it up, gains about 12 on the play. All the way down to the Eagles 41. 1st and 10, Chargers. Street in motion again. Coach, I say that worked. Let's dial that up again. Same exact play. Now, I like this. Ball comes loose, but it was down. Ball was clearly down. He was down. Ball came loose late, but that's all right. Hey, that play is working. Great blocking out in front. Number 55, Brian Morris, out there just shoving guys around. Thought that big line might have a big second half. 72 Patterson out there. Here we go. Now, that was a heads-up play. Pressure in the backfield by Lucas Meyer. He did step up. He avoided the pressure. Heads-up play. Didn't lose his cool. Really had a good pass to number 7. Intended for number 7, Carson Knight, but defensive back, heads-up play. Bats it down. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 44 Spears runs out. 16 Dignan calls in the play. Number 2, Romero lines up wide left, Dignan wide right. Lucas Meyer with the quarterback keeper. Looks like that was a design keeper, that or Meyer just read it quickly. He took his drops there, looked, either didn't like what he saw with the coverage or that was a design keeper. Runs it up the middle. About 5 on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 5 from the Eagles' 25-yard line. 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter, rather. Number 9, Hudson Campbell brings in the call. You got Romero wide left, Dignan wide right. Back to pass. Pressure up the middle. 82 came through the line quickly. Gage Warner. Pass was intended for 2. Levi Romero falls incomplete. Not much time for Meyer to pass. Now we got a 4th down. Fourth and a long 5. Dignan is out. Spears is in. Bringing in the play to Lucas Meyer. We got a timeout. Chargers. They want to talk this over. It is a big 4th down. Of course, you hate calling a timeout this early in the half, but sometimes you got to do it. Love to keep this drive alive. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Let's see what Coach draws up here and see how the boys execute. Big 4th down play. Of course, we got a tight one. The Eagles are up 7-6. Evenly matched except for a bobbled snap on the Chargers' only touchdown. The extra point attempt was no good. And that's how we ended up here with a score of 7-6. A lot of new for the Chargers this year. New quarterback, new offense. A lot of familiar faces up front, though. Basically returning that whole line. Got some new boys who moved up from JV who've really performed well tonight. Caleb Street, Carson Knight, and others. Lucas Meyer back to pass. He likes what he sees. Pass intended for Street. Pass was on the money, but good coverage there by number 9 and number 10 for the Eagles. That'll be a turnover on downs. Eagles will take over 1st and 10 for the 25. That was Clybaker and Salazar on the coverage. And really good pass by Meyer, just broken up. Official timeout. I'm guessing somebody is thirsty. This is voice of the Chargers, Brett Curry, coming to you live from Pierce City, Missouri. Beautiful little town, about an hour outside of Springfield, Missouri. For those who don't remember or don't know, 2003 devastating tornado came through and essentially destroyed downtown Pierce City. But amazing people here, solid football team, great football game. Here we go. O'Hara back in the backfield, fakes the handoff, keeps it. 7 Knight in on the play, but so is number 55, Brian Morris. Chasing down O'Hara and bringing him down. Pick up a 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for the Eagles from their own 30. About 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Score still 7-6. Here with another keeper. Oh, the bruiser, number 60, Isaiah Miller. That's quite a greeting. When Isaiah Miller lowers his shoulder and says, "How you doing?" You feel it. Pick up of a couple, 3rd and a long 3, a short 4. See what the Eagles have dialed up. Chargers looking pretty stout. This defense been coming on pretty strong here to start the second half. Let's see what we do here. 5 to the right side. Romero is there. Stops him. I believe he's short of the first down. It really depends on the spot. I think they may measure, but I think they're gonna be short. Short by inches. I think they're going to call for a measurement. Good call. Actually, they're not calling for a measurement. Pretty clear. The first down is the 35-yard line, and clearly the nose of the football is not there, but it is just a nose. So probably a smart move by the Eagles to go for it. Almost a goal line position here. Probably a quarterback keeper. O'Hara can run. They get... He gets stopped. He gets stopped in the backfield. That is a no-go. The defensive line for the Chargers coming up big. I called that one, and I bet the Chargers saw it too. Keeper by number 19, O'Hara. Excellent field position. Gutsy move. Don't disagree with the move by the Eagles coach. I like going for it on 4th down there, but I certainly like that Chargers defense. Gritty. Coming up tough. So here we go. Meyer and company go to work. 1st and 10 for the Eagles 35. Timeout, Eagles. Pierce City taking a timeout. Back to the 2003 tornado I was talking about before. For those who remember, that was a tornado that hit Pierce City, leveled it, completely destroyed downtown. Then made its way to Battlefield, Missouri, wreaked havoc there as well. But the people of Pierce City, it's a great little community, awesome people, very welcoming. The announcer, the man rocking the PA here locally at Pierce City, get a load of this. He's been calling games. He's been announcing games. He's been working the microphone for 51 years. It's a long time. That is a long time, and he's been supporting this fan base here in Pierce City. Here we go. After that official timeout, Chargers go to work 1st and 10 from the Eagle 35-yard line. We got Jacob McKenzie in the backfield. Rolling left is Meyer. Thought about running it. He's got some blockers. Breaks a couple tackles. Excellent blocking up front. Lucas Meyer breaks free of some tacklers. Stumbles a bit, but really a nice gain on the play. Another guy cramping up. Good show of sportsmanship there. One of the Chargers helping the Eagle players stretch just a little bit. And hey, I was just talking about hydration and electrolytes earlier. Dude, you feel it. You feel it this first game of the season for sure. A little hydration here from the Chargers. Great sportsmanship. This is a pretty beautiful thing. The Eagles are just like, hey, let the Chargers take care of that. Chargers bringing out, oh, they don't have a trainer, I guess, so Chargers stretching him, hydrating him. Say, get on up, buddy. Live to see another day. Love that attitude by the Chargers. When the whistle blows, we'll come after you. But if you're down, need a little help, we'll help you. 27 Puente has to come out. He's had a nice game. A couple of big plays that first half. Frustrated, of course. When you cramp up, it is no fun. Hard to control. Nothing you can do. Puente takes a seat. Has to be replaced because came down. Here we go. Chargers go to work. 2nd and about 4. Got Romero wide right. Carson Knight in motion. Handoff to Knight. Read pretty well by the defense. 45. Clayton. And 74. On the stop. 74. Dylan Carmen. We'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Chargers.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 1-4.
Been pretty much all defense. This 3rd quarter, 3 minutes left. Score still 7-6. Chargers driving in Eagle territory. 3rd and 4 from the 34-yard line. Bobbled snap. Falls to the ground. Recovered by 82. Ethan Jones, he does cover it up, saves the possession, but a loss on the play. Now we got 4th and long, about 4th and 7. Of course, outside of field goal range, but in Eagles territory enough that it makes sense to go ahead and go for it. Looks like that's what the Chargers will do. Jacob McKenzie comes in, gives the play to Meyer. What do we got here? Now that run play with Knight or Street in motion has been pretty effective. Fakes it. Meyer back to pass. Pressure up front. Meyer gets past it. He's got room to run. Salazar's chasing him, but I think, oh, nice move. Little stutter step by Lucas Meyer. That's enough for a Chargers. You guessed it. 1st down. Big play by Meyer. Great little stutter step. You had 9 Salazar in hot pursuit coming in to take down Meyer. And what does Meyer say? Whoop! Stops on a dime, shaking big. Gets the 1st down. Oh. Well, I miscalled that one. I thought he had the 1st down there, folks. That looked like a 1st down to me, but comes up short. No instant replay. No way to look at that one again. Well, I mean, we could, but they can't down there. So, whew. That is close. That is close. No measurement. No measurement or nothing. Man, that felt like a... Well, that felt like a 1st down. But here we are. It is a 1st down for the Eagles. All defense. Here we go. Minute 46 left to go in the 3rd quarter. O'Hare with the keeper, right side. Got a little bit of room. Brought down by 82. And then Meyer there as well. Isaiah Miller, rather. Flag on the play. More cramping on the field. Jacob McKenzie, number 12, has turned into a legal movement. Looks like, yep, that is against Pierce City, holding. 10-yard penalty, back him up. That'll replay 1st down, 1st and 20 for the Eagles. Here we go. It's all about that deep defense in this 3rd quarter. Minute 40. Replay on that, but as it is, 2nd and long. 2nd and about 18, 17. Chargers defense so far playing tough. So they can hold them here. Wouldn't be surprised with another keeper. O'Hara with the keeper right side. Up the middle, cuts back. Just stays on his feet. Remember O'Hara. Just hard to bring down. He got hit pretty hard by Romero. Stayed on his feet. Enough to move the chains. Okay, scratch that. That is not a first down. Pickup of about 16. So now we got 3rd and 1. That was close. That was close. He stepped out of bounds. Oh, that totally looked like a first down to me. That looked like a first down by a mile, but I guess we're staying consistent. We're marking him well short here. Handoff to number 10. He's going nowhere. Loss on the play. I don't know if it's my vantage point or if they're having issues, but anyway, this time it works in the Chargers' favor. I sure thought he had a first down on that earlier play, but he did not. And then a big stop, number 10 with the carry brought down for a loss in the backfield. If it were me out there, I would be keeping my eyes on 1st and 10 from their own 48. Spotting's hard. It's hard. So here we go. Chargers will take over 1st and 10. .12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, fake the handoff one way. Back the other way. Oh, he's got some room to run. Carson Knight. That was a big play. Almost able to break free, but he definitely got into the backfield, and no questioning the spot there. That's a first down for the Chargers. That ends the quarter. Hey, we ended with a little offense. How about that? Fake the handoff to Street. Hand it off to Carson Knight. Good blocking up front. Monster gain. And now we'll switch sides of the field and dial up that 4th quarter. It's 4th quarter, y'all. Hopefully you're excited at home. I can see the Chargers fans. I can see the cheerleaders. I assume they're excited. I cannot hear them. Pierce City, Missouri, great place for a football Friday night. Nice weather. We got a comfy 75 on the field. I bet the players could take it a little bit cooler, but from my vantage point, it's a beautiful evening. We got concessions flowing here in Pierce City. And here we go for the 4th quarter. Romero in motion. Scratch that Knight in motion, maybe a little too much motion. Or what do we got? What do we got? False start. False start, Chargers. With too much movement. Looked like they were counting players for a minute. Thought maybe a 12 men on the field call, but false start, and thought that was a good chance to get a little head count. Spears is out. Dignan is in. Bringing in the call to Meyer. Just under 12 minutes to go in the final quarter. All comes down to this. Can't ask for more than a game that comes down to the 4th quarter. Here we go. He's got a little bit of room to run. But number 19, O'Hara, that boy has been all over the field. That was some quarterback on quarterback crime right there. Number 19, O'Hara, bringing down number 18, Lucas Meyer. Pretty big loss on the play, loss of about 4. On the play, that'll bring up 2nd and 14. Scratch that. Gain of 1. 2 wideouts. Lucas Meyer back to pass. Low pass. As always, the Chargers travel well, packing those visiting bleachers. And then, of course, you got kids everywhere. You got blankets and extra chairs everywhere. Because if there's one thing we do well in the homeschool community, it is travel to games and have big families. So you know when the homeschoolers are in town, when the parking lot is full of 12-passenger vans. And that's the case tonight. Here we go, big third down. We got wide left, wide right. Meyer back to pass. It's a 5-step drop, likes what he sees with Caleb Street, airs it out. Passes over the head. Caleb Street. That'll bring up a big fourth down. Not likely to go for it here, but they might. Romero's done a great job so far this game of punting and pinning the Eagles in their own 10-yard line. But, hey, it's fourth quarter. What are we doing here? Yep, okay. Good play. Good call, Coach. Close game. Tons of time left. That defense is playing great. Let's see if we can pin the Eagles. Romero's done it twice tonight, pinning him inside the 10. It's a low snap. That's a bad snap. Still a pretty good kick. Takes a Chargers bounce. Look at that. That's the third time. Nicely done by number 2, Levi Romero. Pins it in the 9-yard line. Injury on the field. I did not see who that was. Now back to the hydration conversation. You may not be interested at home, but I've got some time to fill. So the key in hydration is not what you do right now, not what you do in the game. That's important too. You need to be hydrating all day long. So a tip for you at home. Tell your kids to hydrate. Now I can't tell. I hope that's not Romero, but I think it might be because I don't see him anywhere else. He's on his back, so can't see the number. That would be unfortunate for the Chargers if that is Romero. He's had a big game, and he is everywhere, essentially. And we've had a few players like this over the years for the Chargers, but Romero is on every unit. And that was indeed Romero. But he's on the kickoff team, the punt team. He's on the starting defense and then starting offensive wideout, so he's going to have to come out for just a minute. When you're cramping, though, hopefully you can fix that a little bit. But here we go. Chargers defense has been pretty stout so far. And great job by Romero pinning him inside the 10-yard line. So let's see. Let's see if this defense can hold up. Maybe force a 3 and out. Maybe get a turnover. Here we go. Number 5 in motion. 19, keeper. Running behind number 5. He is just a tough kid to tackle. Number 60, Isaiah Miller in there getting the stop, along with a couple other Chargers. But a decent gain of about 5 on the play. 6. Call that 7, actually. A gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. Right now, the offense for the Eagles consists of number 19 and number 19. Running it every which way. Got some good blocking out in front, and he's just a hard dude to bring down. Got 45 in the backfield, Zane Clayton. We got Clayton O'Hara, the quarterback, number 19. Looking like he might run to the right side this time, and he does. Force him outside. There we go. There we go. Big Isaiah Miller wrapping him up. And number 36. Kidron Haynes in there on the stop as well. Kidron Haynes, number 36, I saw it. He had his hand on the ball, almost probably free. Now, I don't know if he just kind of tweaked it going down, but 19 looked a little off on his right leg. Now, that's, again, you put that much strain on a kid. He's running it basically every time. Hopefully he's all right, but a little hobbled up. So here we go now, third and about 3.5 or so. See if 19 keeps it again after he came up a little bit gimpy on that tackle. He hands it off, hole up the middle. Not too much there, but 16 Grant Dignan is there to make the stop, and so is number 32 Benjamin Brown on the stop. 4th and 2, likely to force a punt, 23. Leighton Mack set to kick, and back to receive is number 23 for the Chargers, Cole Richardson. Let's make it a good one, Cole Richardson. Yeah. Punt takes an awkward bounce, not a bad punt by Mack. Covered up by Cole Richardson. Chargers will go to work. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Eagles. 8 minutes left, 4th quarter. Chargers down 1. 1 timeout. Plenty of time on the clock. Let's see if Romero comes back out or if he's still cramping on the sidelines. He is not out there now. We got Street, we got Miller, we got Applegate, Dignan. We got our bruisers up front. Official timeout. Water break.
We have an official timeout for a water break.
Water, H2O, the official beverage of tonight's contest from Pierce City, Missouri. And hey, I think it should be your official beverage for an evening like this. Maybe mix in a little coffee at times if you're brave, or if you've got decaf. Now, I like to live on the edge a little bit. I had some coffee earlier before we hit go on the podcast. Actually, an Americano, which in my humble opinion is the perfect coffee drink. I like black coffee. I like lattes. No cream or sugar, no sugar for me. Americano. It's just right. And here we go. Chargers coming back on the field after a quick water break. 1st and 10. Hand off to Miller up the middle. Now, Miller's a big kid, man. He's got some muscle.
Number 12.
He can be a bruiser.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Jacob McKenzie, my bad there. Jacob McKenzie on the carry. Brings it up to play 4th down. We will go. It was close. Intended for Dignan. Falls short. And defense is the name of the game again. Pierce City makes the stop. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the 4th. Still 7-6 Eagles. Eagles take over 1st and 10. And let's see if the defense can hold up. Let's see if they can keep it going. Been a great half for both defenses. And here we go. Number 2 in motion. Number 19, keeper. Even on a play when 2 guys are quickly in the backfield, Dignan and Elijah Sanderson both in the backfield quickly. O'Hara just spins and falls forward for a gain of 3. Should have been a loss or stop at the line of scrimmage, but he gains a couple at least. So 2nd and long. Second and long for the Eagles. O'Hara in the shotgun like he's been all night. Number 2 in motion. Hands off to number 2 for the sweep to the left side. He's got room to run, but there's some Chargers there. Good stop by the Chargers. Gain of about 4. Not enough for a first down. Going to bring up about 3rd and about 3. 3-ish. 3rd down. All right. What do we got here? Chargers are going to need to come up big. Pierce City sideline trying to get their fans riled up. Chargers fans appear to be a little bit riled up. Hope you're getting excited at home. Hope you're making some noise. I know they can't hear. The boys can't hear you. But we still appreciate it. Likely going to be a keeper. Why do I say that? Because that's what they do. Here we go. Keeper to the left side. And why wouldn't you? Now, number 19 had a huge carry. Breaks it loose. Number 23, Leighton Mack. Not scratch that. Number 23, Cole Richardson. With a great pursuit there. 19 was gone. He was gone, and number 23, Cole Richardson. Burst of speed there. Brought him down. Saves the touchdown, but it is a first down. Biggest play of the half for the Eagles, and once again, it's all O'Hara all the time for the Eagles, but it's working, unfortunately. Timeout, Eagles.
Pierce City takes a timeout.
That was the Pierce City marching band there. Sound like some Kansas City Chiefs tomahawk chop music there. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the Chargers 23. So far for the half, Chargers defense has been pretty stout, but that was a big play. Number 19, O'Hara, bursting it open. We got 9, Salazar in the backyard with O'Hara. 5 in motion, little bobbled handoff, but he keeps it, brings him down. Number 5, Judah Lynn loses a helmet, gains a yard. 2nd and long for the Eagles. We're just under 4 minutes, folks. It all comes down to this. 4 minutes left, 1-point game. Eagles are up. Eagles have the ball. 2nd and long. Plenty of time on the clock. But the Chargers do need a stop, and they need a stop right here. Looks like they are just going to bleed the clock a little bit. Let it run all the way down. Chargers can't really call a timeout here because we only got 1 left. O'Hara running to the left side. Oh, a little motion play. Wish he'd gotten out of bounds, but he did not. Heads up play by Salazar. Heads up play by O'Hara to make the pitch. Salazar brought down inbound, so the clock continues to run. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. 3rd and long. Still plenty of time. Not as much time as I would like. The Chargers offense has not been a quick strike offense tonight. Need to get a couple stops right here. Undoubtedly, the Eagles would go for it on 4th down if they don't pick up this 3rd down conversion. May as well just bleed the clock a little bit. 7 seconds left on the play clock. 2:16 left on the game clock. O'Hara rolls left, looking to pass. Yeah, gonna keep it. Flag on the play. Likely a hold. Now, O'Hara is in, but there is a flag, and I believe it's on Pierce City. I believe that was a hold. Hold on the offense. Touchdown's coming back. That'll back him up 10 yards. Now, that is a big one. One, because it saves touchdown, obviously. I don't think he gets a touchdown without the penalty, but not only that, but now you hold him on this 3rd and very long, and you probably maybe do force a punt. 2 minutes and 1 second left. Eagles lead by 1 point. Chargers only with 1 timeout. Big 3rd down. Chargers fans are going wild, as they should be. Hopefully you are at home as well. Big 3rd down. Likely going to be a keeper by O'Hara. Let's see what happens. A lot of movement. Dignan was in the backfield in a hurry. Grant Dignan. Pass falls incomplete. Now, that would have been actually smart for 19 to take the sack, because the clock would have been running. But as it were, pass falls incomplete. Minute 57. 23 is back to kick. 23 is back to receive for the Chargers. Cole Richardson. Let's see if Richardson can get a bit of a return here. Maybe we get a blocked punt. Punt game has not been on point tonight. Almost blocked. Not a long punt. Just about 8 seconds off the clock. Brings down to 149. Here we go. Number 2, Romero back in the game. Glad to see that. Minute 49. Quite a bit of time. Only 1 timeout. Going to want to pass the ball here to conserve time. Meyer under pressure. Meyer finding room to run. He's got some room to run. He's mobile. Does not get out of bounds. Don't really want to take that timeout now. Clock continues to tick. He was going for the sideline, but Zane Clayton makes a great stop. Keeps him in bounds. 8-9. Minute 24 left. Still time. No need to panic now. Do need to try to air it out. Hopefully we can get some better protection. All right. Now that pass falls incomplete. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. Number 12, Jacob McKenzie down on the play. Feeling it. Again, probably just a cramping up situation. Now, the reason that incompletion is not too bad is because we needed the clock to stop, and we do not have timeouts to spare. We have 1. So, need to gain some positive yardage here. Need to get an out play, pass to the sidelines, get a player out of bounds to stop the clock. This is the classic 2-minute drill, or in this case, the minute 13 drill. But let's see how the Chargers execute. 1-point game. There's time enough to score. Again, this second half has been all defense on both sides for both teams. Let's see how the Chargers execute. The Eagles are just rushing the quarterback. All 4 up-front guys, plus a linebacker coming in strong. Good protection for Meyer. Gets the first down, but But if you're an Eagle fan, you don't actually mind that too much because the clock is going to keep running here in a minute. They'll move the chains. Stop the clock to move the chains. We're going to start that up here in just a minute. Right now, actually, so the clock continues to tick. We got about a minute left. Going to need to get bigger gains than that. Meyer back to pass. Who's he got? Outside, just out of the stretched arms of 4, Caleb Street. Incomplete pass. Second 10. Stops the clock. 53 seconds left. Dignan in the game. We got 84, Everett Allison, wide left. Pass to Cody Street. Through his hands. Caleb Street, rather. Not his brother Cody. Caleb Street, third down. 49 seconds left. Miller back in the game. We got 3rd and 10. Number 82 coming off the field, Ethan Jones. 84, Everett Allison winding up wide left. We got Dignan wide right. 45 up the gut. Meyer under pressure. Pass falls incomplete. I believe that was intended for number 4. So it all comes down to this. Got to convert this 4th down. Need to get quite a few yards as well because the clock is our enemy as well. But clock doesn't matter if we don't get the 4th down conversion. Here we go. What's it going to be? Will the Eagles blitz? Looks like they will. 45 up the gut. Not much room. Pass is complete to 16, Grant Dignan. Coming up big. But that's unfortunate. There's a flag in the backfield. Personal foul, roughing the passer. That is, should be 15 tacked on to the end of the play. That is huge, folks. Yards have been hard to come by. Not only did we gain about 16 on the play, 17 on the play, but add another 15 to it. Now we got some interesting stuff going on. We still have that one timeout. Wish we had 2. Wish we had 3, but we got 1. That's all right. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the Eagle 34-yard line. This is more manageable, folks. See if we can get another look at Dignan there on the right side. And we do. No, you got to get out of bounds, Dignan. Got to get out of bounds. He did not get out of bounds. And that is not what you want. Timeout. That is the final timeout for the Chargers. Going to come down to just a couple plays. Well, this is a tight one, folks. Could not ask for a tighter contest, a 1-point game. Not that common in football, but here we are, 7-6. Chargers with a 2nd down, 2nd and about 3. That doesn't matter so much as the fact that they've got about 27, 28 yards to go to get a touchdown. Now what's interesting is Levi Romero can kick it. He's got a boot, but he's been hobbled a bit. One, he plays on essentially every down, or has until he started getting cramping up, but he's been cramping, so I don't know that we can trust his leg because it's not normal right now. So here we go. Going to have to be passes. Going to have to be passes to the sideline most likely. I would look at Grant Dignan over on that right side. But Meyer rolls left. He's got room. He's got pressure. He gets the ball away. Pass falls incomplete. Didn't like what he saw down the field. Was under pressure. Ends up throwing the ball short. Here we go, third down. 23 seconds left. Dignan stays in. Brings in the play. We got Street. We got Allison. We got Jacob McKenzie. We got Dignan. We got Street. We got Knight. Get out of bounds. Oh, my bad. First down, so they will stop the clock to move the chain. Getting out of bounds would have been handy. Apologies for my enthusiasm there on the get out of bounds call. But, hey, you got some positive yards. Lots of positive yards, so that's good. I like it. I like it. Here we are. First down. Spiking it. Good.
Oh, they were set.
Flag on the play. Who are they saying jumped? What's the call going to be? Offsides. There we go. Offsides. He got there early. Moving it forward another 5 yards. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets real interesting. 9-yard line, 16 seconds left. You take a shot? I think you probably do. But this is field goal range for sure for Levi Romero. But I don't know what kind of shape that leg is in. Looked like it was his kicking leg they were stretching out earlier, so I just don't know. But in a normal situation, you could trust Levi Romero to put this one home. As it is now, 16 seconds left, you probably take a shot. Of course, this isn't the NFL. Guys are usually pretty heads up in the NFL to get out of bounds. So we'll see what they're going to dial up here. Talking it over. Here we go. Offense coming back out. I think that's smart. We got receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Backing it up. Who's open? Knight looked to be open to the right end of the end zone, intended there for Dignan. Dignan's a favorite target tonight, and he's had a monster game. The good news is that took off very little time off the clock, so 12 seconds left. Got time for another one for sure. If they keep running pretty efficiently like that, just throw it in the end zone or nothing else, then may have time for a field goal if we don't get it in. I like those routes, though. I like that Knight looked open. Dignan was close. Nope. All right, now we got 8 seconds left. Looks like coaches are talking it over. I could see, yep, talking to Romero. I think they're sending him in. I think they're having him kick. One more play. One more play. Coach coming out. 25 seconds left on the play clock. It's running now down to 20. Coach is talking to Meyer saying, hey, end zone or nothing here. Maybe a scramble if you feel like you got an open shot. But if it's not a pass in the end zone complete or an incompletion, then it's game over because we're out of time. Okay. 4 seconds. It's all right. Here comes Romero. This is a manageable kick, obviously. Special teams are tricky. We had a bobbled snap that put us in this situation where we're down 1 point. So everything has to be perfect, and it is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure being on that special teams unit. Not a bad kick, or not too long of a kick, but everything's got to be just right. Now Romero is a great kicker, but he has been a little bit crampy, a little bit hobbled up. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. Kick is good. The kick is good. Wait for the official. It's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. What does that mean? Did we call that? Did we call it? Did we call it good? Did they call it good? What did they call it? There's nobody there. No. I didn't see the official word on that. It didn't look like an official was in position to see that. There was nobody behind. What are they calling it? I never saw the field goal. What do we got?
Couldn't be more confusing.
This is a bizarre. Yeah, there was not an official in the end zone. I mean, it looked good from here by a mile, but officials are just bold. They're bolting. Officials are out of here. They threw a flag. My goodness. Well, Levi Romero, you got to tip the hat. And hey, special teams. They had the special team failure there in the first half that prevented us from getting that extra point, but redeemed themselves big time. And what a drive. My goodness, what a drive to finish that game. We had the big pass play to Dignan. We had the big unsportsmanlike penalty. We had, my goodness, that was a heck of a finish. Awesome kick. Got to give the game ball to Levi Romero, but everybody on the Charger squad played great, and that defense was nasty to start that second half. So congratulations, Chargers. Congratulations, Coach Williams and the whole coaching staff. And guess what, folks? 1-0 to start this season. That's awesome. Great sportsmanship tonight. Both sides were tremendous sportsmanship. Saw stuff you typically don't see in any kind of high school game. You got guys helping each other on opposing teams stretch out if you're cramping up. It looks like they're going to gather at center field. Chargers tradition that we will pray for the other team. And we do something kind of cool here. If you haven't been a part of this, haven't seen this, this is where the Chargers family, the Chargers coaches, Chargers players, they're saying. But this is where our coaching staff call out what that other side did. And I'll tell you what, just from my vantage point, I'll call out a couple of those Eagles players. Number 19, Clayton O'Hara. My goodness, that guy was all over the place. I didn't keep stats. I don't know how many rushing yards he had, but it was a lot. He was everywhere. Number 45, all over the place, playing great defense. Number 27, Puente. Awesome defense. Played like a stud, even though he was tripped up. Number 51, Sean O'Hara. That kid lost his cookies in the first half and ended up coming back, playing. Great finish, great sportsmanship. Again, it's where the Chargers are giving props to the Eagles, and I just want to give props to the Chargers. You know, this is going to be a different look, different offense, right? Brand new offense for this year. A lot of run plays, a lot of misdirection. We're relying on that big up front unit, and you know, we got a different look team. We're playing a public school team versus playing a homeschool team. We got a couple of key weapons, Jonathan Porter, Carter Marciniak, that cannot play Michigan games. They will play against homeschool and public or private school teams.